Hello once again. So today I got a track spike comparison from the Adidas Finesse and Nike Superfly Elite 2s. So firstly, what are these spikes made for? These two spikes are made for sprinting, as these are the middle end spikes for Nike and Adidas. Nike makes their Max Fly, meanwhile Adidas makes their Prime SP2s. Once again, this is the Finesse, and this is the Superfly Elite 2s. So, first of all, let's compare these shoes. These shoes are really nice, as I like these colors. Adidas has their nice colorway, which is my favorite from these two shoes, which is this blue with green and black and this beautiful color changing spike plate from which angle you look at it. When Nike has this nice plain white shoe design with a pink insole and pink spike plate. I use these two spikes for training. These spikes get the job done. I've used this one for about 8 months, when this has been used for 4 months. When we compare the spike plates, this is the most significant part of the shoe. Since I've been using this shoe for 8 months now, you can see that right here the spike plate has started cracking, which gives this shoe less resistance to bend and makes it a lot more wobbly to bend. Meanwhile, the Adidas has stayed nice and strong and has no signs of cracks, probably because it is square shaped, designed to keep the plate nice and durable. This is a 6-pin spike plate, when this is a 8-pin spike plate. To be honest, I don't find any significance in grip from the extra pins, because both of the shoes are just digging into the track with the pins, so that's fine. Next, we're gonna talk about resistance for the spike plates. Nike's spike plate in the initial beginning had a really stiff spike plate, which I found stiffer than the Adidas Finesse. The spike plate is not as stiff as the Nike's, but since this one has cracked, I think it is a little less stiff than the Adidas right now, as this one is nearly brand new for 4 months old. We're going to talk about the shoelaces next. These are smooth shoelaces which tend to get untied very easily, and these are notched, which tend to stay tied as they have more resistance on them. So another thing to keep in mind when buying these spikes. The next part I'm going to talk about is the heel cup, which is another essential element of track spikes, which mean a lot to me. These is really light, as the heel cup has this option to tab up. So this is good for putting your foot in, and you can see the shoe has this little curve, which is really good for keeping your heel locked in. So that's nice and light too. But the Nike has something even better. As you can see here, there's this little piece of material here, which is really nice, as it keeps your heel nice and locked in. There's absolutely no way that your heel is going to slip out, because it has this massive piece of foam, I want to say, but really comfortable, won't let my heel slide out. A lot more material back here, which makes the shoe heavier. But let's talk about the upper material of each shoe. Nike uses their atom knit technology, which gives the shoe really light properties. However, it's really breathable, but I find my feet getting really cold in this track spike, as there's so many holes everywhere and they're really big. I personally do not find the atom knit material to be as durable as the Adidas material, as these holes are really prone to getting snagged by shoes, and when it's in spike bag, the other shoe might snag the upper and your shoe's ruined. So that's a pro to con you give to get. Next is the Adidas. This one has a lot finer mesh compared to the Nikes, but there's not as much holes as the Nike. Really fine mesh here, stops a bit here and continues a bit at the heel cup for breathability mesh. Really light too, really nice stuff. Now we're going to compare the soles of the shoes. One thing that I can see the Nike Spike failing at, that the Adidas currently rules at, is the durability of the sole of the shoe. Currently you can see some wear marks within the shoe of the Nike Superfly Elite 2s. I used these for 8 months again, and you can see the sole has been starting to get chewed up, and why not replace it, right? But the thing is, Nike glued their soles in the shoes, so I can't replace it without ripping it out and causing a whole mess. So I have worn the sole to the bottom of the shoe where the spike plate is, and it really hurts to run in these, so I don't personally run in these spikes anymore because I think their life has been well past for 8 months. Meanwhile, this pair is really nice, as the insole is about the same as Nike's. I can feel some parts getting already flat and starting to rip away, so a bit of the both for the same shoes. Something I think is just a wear and tear factor of every shoe as it gets past its useful life. Next is ease to find and buy. This shoe is really easy to find and buy, as it is nearly available in almost every track store from where I am from. Meanwhile, this shoe, you cannot get this shoe in where I'm from, as it's not available in this country. I'm from Canada, and you cannot order this shoe or find it in any track spike store, versus you can find this in every store. It's really easy to come by. Which shoe is more comfortable? I find that the Nike Superfly Elite 2s are more comfortable, as I've had more pairs of these, but this is my first pair of Adidas track spikes, so it's hard to compare. I'm loving these so far. Both these track spikes get the job done really well. I use these for training, not competitions, as I have the Prime SP2s and the Max Flies, which I'm really lucky to have. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Hope you subscribe and smash that like button, and feel free to comment your thoughts. Thanks.